Hey, everybody.
Morning, everybody.
Joe here.
Kevin.
I've been looking forward to this all week.
Yeah. This has been a really fun start to a really complex show.
Yeah, they kind of throw you right into it. So last week we had Omar.
Yeah, Omar, interesting character. I don't know how big of a role he's going to
Michael K.
play.
Williams. That's
Yeah.
That's the idea.
I don't know how big that role's going to be.
Yeah.
Because he seems to be kind of on the periphery of the case. You know
Sure.
what I mean? Like he's not involved in it, at least at this stage. So you have, the Barksdale crime syndicate or whatever you want to call them, the Barksdale gang.
Yeah, they don't have a name, do they?
No.
Yeah.
It's
Barksdale gang.
Yeah, just the Barksdale case
Sure,
is all they're really calling it. And then you have the police, who kind of working in that. You've got police from you've got all different angles of the police, which I'm really
Homicide,
loving.
narcotics,
Yeah, homicide, narcotics. We're seeing, street police who are working it. We're seeing the detectives who are working it. We're seeing the bosses, the brass, whatever, the administration
Yes. Yep.
that is not wanting to work it but is working it.
Yeah, very reluctantly.
Yeah, I'm kind of curious how it's going to go because over the last couple of episodes we've really seen that I love how ugly the bureaucracy of the police department is.
Yeah,
I think that's a really
on
important.
TV.
Yeah, right. But it's really an important component of the show,
It is.
and I'm kind of curious how it's going to play out with so many deadbeat police officers, right? That have been put assigned this detail. Because the one I've been thinking about all week is the older guy, the one who's whittling.
Oh yes, yeah.
We never got his name. I don't know what his name is.
Yeah, I didn't get his name either.
But he actually is the one that figured out how to find a picture.
Yeah.
Of Avon.
Really came to clutch.
So it's like, are some of these guys going to be actual good cops who've been just kind of shelved for political reasons,
Sure.
or who are just disgruntled and haven't been doing their jobs effectively for or whatever?
Yeah.
And now that they have a real good case to work on, maybe some of them kind of rise to the occasion.
I really hope so, because it's very disheartening to see some people that are just like, whatever.
Well, I mean, like the Presbeluski guy, I don't have much faith in anything that's going to work out well with him.
Dude sucks.
Or the two old guys who went to get the picture. The guys who don't want they want to get paid overtime for being there, but don't want to actually do anything.
They suck so hard.
I would hate them almost as much, if not more so, than Presbeluski. It's like you're sitting here drawing a paycheck and telling me I'm stupid for trying to get this done.
For sure.
I could not handle that from the peanut gallery.
The thing with Prez, though, is like, he shot at a building.
Right.
They could have got somebody killed in that situation.
Right. Well, he shot up the story of him shooting up his own car, and then reporting it as being under attack. It's like, this guy's lucky to have a job. I guess it's his father-in-law. Father-in-law is his name wasn't Presbeluski. I wrote it down.
What was his position, though? He was a
Valchek. I haven't written next to Presbeluski. Valchek. He was another administrator.
Yeah.
So it's higher than Daniels, but lower than whoever's in charge.
Yeah. Obviously, like, that's interesting as well. Why I mentioned Omar in the beginning, though, is because we had 3 episodes, and it's like they introduced a lot in those 3 episodes, right?
For sure.
It feels like way more than that. They threw another person in the mix now.
I don't think we're going to stop.
You know what I mean? It's like we're just going to keep building this out, and I love that.
Absolutely. And for a show that runs for 5 seasons, I think we're going to meet an awful lot of characters in that time.
It's going to be
especially if the show doesn't just focus on these police officers and Avon and Avon and his people for all 5 seasons. I don't know if they do or not. It seems like a long time for one case.
Yeah.
But I guess we'll see.
It'd be kind of cool if it was like almost like an anthology where each season's like a new case or something.
I would think that would be the case,
right?
That
makes sense.
Well, especially since I know the show, when I was first looking into doing it, like the seasons came out not like right on top. It wasn't like 5 years, 5 seasons. Like they were spaced out a little bit.
Really?
I think. Yeah.
So a couple of years in between seasons.
Right.
That's
at least some
really
of them.
Okay.
Right. I think I don't know like season to season, but I think between season 1 and season 5 was a pretty big gap in there somewhere.
Well, we're lucky we have
what I mean? Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's nice that we can just watch the whole thing now.
It is, yeah.
All right, we're going to go jump into it, guys, but I do want to thank all of our Patreon subscribers for being here with us. Give a special shout-out to Actuarial Lurker, Balas Foldes, Chris, Jeff, Christy Goverston, MJ, Suya Gundavarapu, Weird Magic, Torkir Linkstad, Emily, and Derek Peterson. Thank you so much, guys. We're really glad you're here with us.
Yes, we are. If you're watching us for the first time on YouTube, welcome to our channel. If you might hit the like button for us, please leave us a comment down below and hit that subscribe button so you can stay up to date on the new content we have coming your way.
If you would like to see a full-length reaction to this and everything else we've watched or are watching, please check out a link in the description below to our Patreon page. On every show, including The Wire, we are at least 4 episodes ahead on Patreon of where we're on YouTube. So if you get done watching the YouTube edits and want to continue with the show, you can do it on our Patreon. You will have to sync and watch along on your own source material. You're only going to see us for copyright purposes.
Yep. The long episode.
Yeah. 1 hour. That could all been about that. At least they're getting desks.
Yeah.
I wouldn't help either.
Nope. That would suck.
Yeah.
I'm dying here. Let me get on the other side, work it from there.
You deserve to move the desk.
Right. That's what these guys are, brute force morons anyway. Yep. Saw something like this on the Mad Men not terribly long ago.
Yeah.
With the desk.
Yeah. Jeez.
It might not be coming in.
No.
I'm embarrassed for y'all. You know what to do.
So they got it up.
Yep.
I can move it a bit when I was alone. It must have got wedged in the door somehow.
Desk is empty, right?
Yeah. You checked it.
Have a desk wedged in the door. Yeah.
In.
Whoa!
They're pushing against each other.
That's so stupid. That is so dumb.
I had a hard time not laughing at him sitting there.
That took me a second to be like, what?
Metaphor for the whole police department right there.
You go. Yeah. In.
God, that was good.
And then, of course, they just leave it there. They're like,
in.
All right. That's so funny.
Yeah.
Because I was trying to be like, what is it? Because, like, the guy who's whittling kind of seems like he knew something.
He might have known the whole time.
Let him figure it out.
Yeah.
Oh, man, I'm so glad they're getting paid taxpayers' money to solve crime.
It's a lot of salary right there. We're trying to get that desk moved.
So far, what is your... which aspect is the most interesting to you? The police side of things, or do you think the criminal aspect is...
We focused more on the police side, I feel like.
Yeah.
So far it's that. Because I really feel like this is... I've never seen a police show that just shows what a red tape mess the police department is in general.
Just how the sausage is made, kind of.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Yeah.
And it's not pretty, you know?
It really isn't. And
It is. Look at the systemic problems with us trying to be police officers, you know?
And I do think the criminal side of things, too, it's like... we've seen that before, obviously a million times in TV shows and movies, but like the way they do it is different. It's a different perspective. I really like that.
I'm really hoping we spend more time with them as the show goes on.
Me too.
Especially Avon and D'Angelo.
D'Angelo, I
really like him. Yeah, him, as a character.
Him explaining chess to those kids.
Yeah.
Really cool scene. Also, somebody pointed out, not Edward Burns.
Not Edward Burns, the actor from Saving Private Ryan. Yeah.
For a second, I was like, oh, good for him.
Yeah.
Spent the morning down in juvenile court. But the kids know they can't be hurt with a streetway charge, so...
Oh, from the raids that they did, yeah.
And 1 count distribution of a controlled substance, to wit, cocaine.
Quantity?
1 gel cap and 1 vial, Your Honor.
Not much. Yeah.
State requests defendant be held as he is part of a continuing investigation and further is subject to a mandatory 5 years without parole because of prior convictions.
Oh.
Will your office be seeking the mandatory 5 in this case?
Absolutely, Your Honor.
That sucks.
They're trying to work him is why. Yeah. That's what that is.
Got his attention at least.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Try to get him to flip.
I think he knows.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, for sure.
That's why I looked over.
Yeah, he knows they're trying to work him.
Come on, we're celebrating.
Patrick's going out of medical.
Sweet.
Oh, yeah. Whenever he got knocked over.
Yeah.
That was such a great scene. They all ran over and kicked the guy. Yeah.
And it doesn't have to be line of duty either. I'm serious. You know those stairs where they send us down the basement?
Oh, come on.
You go up 8 or 9 steps, let go of the rail, take a little jump.
I'd break my neck like...
Yeah. And also, it's stupid.
Yeah.
You're up to 2/3 with me. And maybe you sue the city, get a little more.
I hate these guys.
Can't say we don't deserve it.
Yes, I can.
Yes.
God.
Look, I get being burnt out doing this job for 30 years like they have, but come on.
I'm looking at your sheet here, and, well, for one thing, it's a little wrong to be calling it a sheet.
More like a book. Tell us some stories. Might could be somebody else's turn.
Stories.
Avon Barksdale.
He's like, no way.
Yeah.
Myself, I never really had word with the man.
String a bell then. Weebay, Savino.
Weebay. I thought it was Weeby. I just saw it written.
You don't say a name soon, you're going to be courtside.
All right.
I what?
All right, I'll take the years.
Tight organization.
For sure. Well, he knows they don't mess around.
You're right. That's in his jacket.
Great jacket.
You should see the cop.
When you're ready to get up, put that on.
Have we heard
Report
his name?
to bunk A7.
The guy, no, yeah, we've seen him a bunch, but I don't know his name.
Who else is up in here? Anybody from West Side?
DC boys, mostly.
Yeah, you got
Seeing
around a little bit.
Okay. Oh, okay. I was like, this doesn't look like jail. Yeah, it's Juvie. It looks like it's not going to be fun for him. No. God.
Lots of school kids that were mad at Juvie.
Oh, me too. Yeah.
I've heard some stories.
Was he just trying to sneak out?
Yeah, I wonder if that
looks like it, yeah.
Is it that easy?
I mean, there's a door right there.
Wow.
There's no way he's just going to get away clean, though. Or maybe he is.
Dang.
It's a good transition.
Holy cow. That was good, actually.
Use your imagination. This little having already been whipped good by us once.
Well, they're probably going to see him walking down the road.
That'd be crazy, yeah.
And tell him that Detective Mahone is near dead from the sucker punch. No drunk old suddenly slipped into a coma. Stops whimpering long enough to just start giving people up. Whoever.
Yeah, I'm sure that'll work.
Yeah, this is going to work.
Little prick turns on everybody. And we break the case wide open.
Yeah, they know.
Okay,
They know, yeah. They're complaining because he doesn't go up there, he's not going to do anything.
I don't know. I kind of felt like they were believing that little story they were telling themselves.
I don't know. I feel like they're just, being humorous. And of course,
they missed him completely.
He's hitching.
Yeah.
No, that part of town, Barksdale, carries more weight than we do. Just like all these homicides.
Yeah, probably.
How many case files you got here that you put in Barksdale?
Maybe a dozen.
How many of those are from our squad?
Oh, he's just trying to get rid of the case.
Got it.
Where's the love, McNulty? Show me some love.
All right.
God.
Boy. He's my son.
Again, it's just like, I don't want to deal with this. You deal with it. It's like the whole motivating factor
Do me a
here.
favor.
Yeah. Not our problem. Yeah.
Claims your victim killed after being visited by a suspect named D. No further description.
I think D would probably be a pretty common street name in a city like Baltimore. That big.
Yeah. I wonder how many stinkums there are.
That's probably how many rebates and stinkums.
Place where a reporter stolen off a car parked right here on this block.
Oh, so you're thinking they from right around here, right?
Maybe.
Was this Omar's van for the robbery? Yep.
Omar. Who's he?
Yeah.
You ain't no Omar? Omar the Terror. Miss Kimber, do not tell me you don't remember No Heart Anthony. Damn, girl. What time you been policing that all these years? Right now, I am personally ashamed to be your snitch.
Yeah, good.
I like Bubs.
I really like Bubs.
Such a tragic character,
Yeah.
you know?
Acted so well, too.
Yeah.
Like, this actor's killing it.
Yeah. Okay, there they are. Yep.
Avon stuff always be good.
It's a sweet score.
It's all right. That play was a little bit raggedy in there, though.
Yeah, saying his name.
Yeah.
Saying I really care you shouted me out. Everybody in these projects been knowing Omar, you heard?
Apparently.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, Mike. Hook a sister up, yo.
Robin Hood.
Yeah, he is, right?
Yeah.
So, kind of a good guy, I guess?
Yes, yeah.
So what up, man? You don't want to lay over here tonight?
Nah.
Sure.
Nah. I'll go see my mom.
Keep it close.
I don't think he's comfortable with the gay thing.
Yeah, I was going to say, I wasn't sure if it was a gay thing or if it was like...
No, it definitely, yeah.
Sure. If it was just like a brotherly thing.
Yeah.
Nope, that's a little more than that. Yep.
Who the man, huh?
It's a cool choice. I like that.
Yeah.
This is what, early 2000s? Scary Sky in the Streets gay. I like that. I like that as a choice, yeah.
Thanks for answering.
Hey, Bobs. Hey, McNutty.
You ever heard of No Heart Anthony?
Who, Anthony Little?
1058 Argyle apartment. He's up in Hagerstown on a robbery bit. What about him?
My man.
You tell him it's 1,000 on the Bucks, and it's a deuce on Omar.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, Bird's on it.
Bird. I got Savino, I don't have Bird.
So with my nephew.
I don't know. I mean, he doing good. He making that money out the hole, but he might have a problem he don't know about.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, big time.
I'm on it.
We don't get these guys that often.
No, I like having them, yeah.
I want more.
Where and leave it to Beaverland are you taking me?
I'm late for something. I'll drop you after on the way back downtown.
What you late for?
Soccer.
He's taking Bubs to his kid's soccer game?
Yeah, why not?
All right.
I'm sure, his ex is going to love that.
Right? Don't mind my homeless drug-acted informant here.
My friend Bubbles.
Yeah. I've never been to Baltimore. Well, I drove through once, but didn't stop for any reason when I was a kid. When I was in D.C., when I was a kid, we drove through it.
Maryland.
But it looks like Baltimore's like everywhere else. There's a crap part of town, but there's also really nice parts of town.
Like any major city.
Exactly, yeah.
It does break your heart a little bit.
Yeah.
Get a drink on the breaks, okay? I don't want you to get dehydrated. Hey.
It's just Bubbles.
I think she was on The Americans. She was the one dating Stan that had the big mouth. I think it's her.
Gotcha. Yeah, she looks familiar.
You see him every day. He gets
Don't curse at me. My lawyer says...
Your lawyer.
Oh, Jim. Yeah, you could have handled that better.
Yeah, it turns out people don't like it when you
right, yeah.
With them.
Yeah, I saw.
Yet another beloved character with impulse control problems.
For sure. A little more even-tempered than Don Draper, though. I would say McNulty's a much better person.
Yeah.
Is good for you?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, God, that's depressing.
Thin line between heaven and here.
He just found a terrible part of town just to drop him off in the middle of the night. That's sad. He's not new to this.
What breaks my heart is the fact that he gave him 20 that one episode. You're like a 20? It's like,
you're spoiling it.
Yeah. I get why, but
it's because of what he's going to do with it.
Man, ain't nobody got to be snitching for Omar, one of his boys, to creep by and see what his stash is.
Yeah, they figured it out on their own. They didn't have anybody helping.
Yep.
How you ain't courtside for banking and knockout? Boy, how you get home so quick?
Look out.
Camry XLE. Y'all want to ride? It's right around the corner.
We go for riding a stolen car.
Man, Boys Village ain't I'm just too bad for that off-brand little boy bullshit, man. They can't hold me.
Apparently not.
He's talking a lot, but he's not exactly wrong. He did just walk out.
Yeah.
What's so funny?
You ever caught a body? I'm the one who just got home, remember?
That's true. Yeah, he was in jail. Yeah.
So.
Yo, out near the county, right? On the high end of the east side, they got these apartments out there, right?
Oh, maybe he did shoot that girl.
Oh, this is the girl.
Yeah.
D, yeah.
Maybe he did.
This was a shorty my uncle was messing with. So, they was going on at it for a little while. Till she found out that my uncle got another little shorty ran away.
Well, of course he did.
Yeah.
So she goes off the hook and talking about she gonna call the police, start talking about she ain't supposed to know about.
Oh.
That sucks.
Yeah.
What you do? So I pulled out the piece, and I start tapping with.
I like him less now.
I do too.
And she ain't got no choice but to walk over there and see what it is.
I'm trying to get a read on what he's...
Yeah.
They forced him to do that.
Right.
It's detestable.
Yeah.
Like him less too. I just don't think I don't think he enjoys this life.
No, I don't think so either.
In many ways, it's a tragic case too.
Yeah.
So, in that same spirit, where are we with the Barksdale probe?
Is he the chief of police? I don't know if they've ever said his name or position.
Yeah, I wasn't sure.
Yeah. He seems to be the highest guy we've seen.
Did we just get him in the one episode? I don't think he's been in every episode yet. Maybe two.
No, he has. Because he's every time Daniels has gone in, he's been the one talking to him.
You're right.
I don't see Barksdale's name anywhere, or Bell, or anything about the murders.
The casework, it goes towards that.
No.
Oh, he was trying to shut it down.
Mm-hmm.
Open the door!
What?
Open the mother door!
Come on, man. It's an old lady.
I like him less and less.
Bertha's not my favorite.
No, her sucks.
Right?
Clear. Clear.
Like he's just used to it. Yeah.
Anybody pop out here? Quiet. Upstairs, clear.
Oh, they're looking for Bodie.
I'm sorry for cursing at the door. I mean,
Thank you.
I couldn't see that it was only you.
Is it the drugs again? Would you like to sit down?
Oh,
this is actually nice.
Yeah.
His mother lived out there, caught up in it. After a while, he couldn't make us see nothing else.
Yeah.
So how you think you're gonna carry it?
Well, I'm sorry, man. And I'm sorry for the way we came through here.
Good.
If Preston comes past, give him this and tell him we need to talk. Okay?
Okay, that was actually...
I didn't expect that from him.
I didn't either. I didn't know he was capable of that.
Yeah.
What the you doing in there? Talking. Yeah.
These are just two goons. They have badges, you know?
For sure. I wonder if he grew up there too. If he's like, from the streets as well. Or just took another path.
Right.
Because he does seem like, rough around the edges.
Yeah.
Probably not educated. I mean, he's a detective, so maybe.
Right.
McNulty. Some judge for you.
Some judge for you.
Yeah. Well, can I call you back?
Just directly calling them right there at their unit.
Yeah.
Not even trying to hide it.
I've been thinking. It's a clear violation of the general orders, I know, but it's not Jimmy's fault.
Oh.
No?
No. Jimmy is an addict, sir.
What's he addicted to?
Alcohol?
Himself.
Okay,
that's probably true, too.
Sure.
It must have been months even. He was the smartest in the room. It's also what makes him good police.
Okay.
He's going to go to bat for him, yeah.
He gives me 8 clearances. One of them was a decomp floater who was John Doe for 3 weeks.
He knows it too.
Yeah. I do think he's a good cop.
I do too.
Tell your boy to wrap up that bullshit detail in 2 weeks. He does that, he comes home. Clean slate.
That's for 2 weeks.
Well, I mean, there's no way this case is going to be over in 2 weeks.
Burrell is sitting across from me with a handful of street-level arrests, pretending he has a plan.
So what did you tell him?
Never a deputy.
Deputy chief of police, then?
I guess.
He said deputy. I'm assuming that's it.
We called him Major when he walked in there.
What? the hell's the hex run?
Did you highlight my sofa?
Yeah.
Looks like
same color highlighter.
Yep.
I didn't do it, I swear.
Okay, let me see the marker.
You want my marker? I need to see a warrant. I'm getting all violent. You know you just violated my civil rights, huh?
It's one of the very few good relationships, healthy relationships we've seen.
For
on the
sure,
show.
yeah.
This cell phone bill must eat up the paycheck.
No, most of that's work. It's on the company.
It's back in the day when you had to pay per call and stuff.
Yeah. Well, she looks like she's got an idea.
Phelan won't let go. Are we anywhere close on Barksdale?
No, sir.
Boys wanted an office so I could do this. Just putt into a coffee mug.
You think he's right? It needs something.
Yeah.
I don't think they're going to get it because it's called The Wire.
Be funny if they never did.
There's never a wiretap in the show.
We're always just chasing the wire.
Nah, man. This'll work.
If you can hit that,
right.
Great aim.
Ain't never gonna hit it, man.
Oh,
Hey.
That's the opening credit sequence.
Yep, there you go.
That's your page, or mine? Should be.
It's me.
Okay, so the number that was written on the wall at the robbery.
Yeah.
He knows it's his pager.
Smart.
Yeah, he's smart. I want to know his name.
Who it is?
And he got his number. Well, I guess it's a payphone, but still.
Well, he got his pager number, though.
Yeah.
Pages, huh?
Some kind of throwback thing.
You mean why not cell phones?
Right.
What?
Roman? He said he got it from Perlman. I think that guy's name is Perlman.
Perlman is the woman that he was sleeping with.
Okay.
He went to her.
Gotcha.
I guess no hard figures. He's not up for doing the time because he puts a 4-4 against his chest, pulls the trigger. 44?
Dang.
It's a contact wound. Wakes up 2 hours later in the university ER.
Oh my God.
With a new nickname.
Right.
No hard Anthony.
Jeez.
That's funny.
Bubba says it's Anthony's brother who took off with the Barksdale stash the other night. Dude named Omar.
It's not the easiest trade, you know?
Oh, he is like Robin Hood then.
Yeah.
If he knows where the Barksdale stash is, he probably knows a whole lot more.
Okay, so Omar is getting rolled into all this.
Yeah.
Oh, this guy.
Oh, I forgot about this.
Yeah, he's going to try to fall down the stairs and sue the city.
Don't do it.
I couldn't do it.
The thing is, we're going to have to...
God. That was a good move by the actor there.
Yeah.
I think the psychology of throwing yourself down a staircase is tough.
It's crazy people do it.
Yeah.
See, we try to show a judge we can't make the case by following these guys, and we can't. How can we keep on any of them when they go up in those towers?
But you gotta show you tried.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Exhaustion. I never heard that term before.
Do we have a pager number?
He does. Freeman does.
This is written on the stash house wall with the letter D next to it.
Is that D'Angelo? Did you check it?
It's him.
Yeah. He's great.
Yeah. Everyone seems surprised.
Yeah. You don't just win.
Like, who are you?
Yeah.
Like, I don't think they know his name either.
Yeah.
Let's do this.
Very curious to see what his backstory is.
No kidding. I want to get to know this guy.
This case is nowhere near anything we're doing. So?
So this is where D'Angelo shot the girl through the window. What can you find from this?
I don't know.
You know?
So they're trying to do like ballistics here.
Yeah.
Way after the fact. What?
The guy's backing away. It's like no dialogue in this scene except that.
I like it too.
Yeah.
Off.
High angle.
Ah.
Oh, because she leaned to see out the window. Okay, that makes sense.
Got a knife. It's bullet's still there.
Only if the cop who was there before really was a moron.
Yeah,
like
right?
an incredible moron.
This place is already all patched up. And
yeah.
Some time has gone by.
So the guy that was there before was a complete moron.
All right, good. See if we can get a print off that. I doubt it.
Yeah. Yep, the tapping to get her over to look out the window. Yep.
Yeah, either they're geniuses or the last guy was a moron.
I think it's probably a combination of both.
Yeah.
Oh, the shell casing.
Oh, wow. How long ago? Did they say how long ago it was? Months.
It can be recently, yeah.
It's a stretch if the shell casing is still out there.
Right. There you go.
Oh my god.
That last guy was a moron.
Jeez, man. Yeah, even that guy's impressed. He's like, dang.
That was quite writing for that scene, wasn't it?
Yeah.
You know what you're doing, but you ain't been doing it. How long you been in the pawn shop unit?
13 years and 4 months.
13 years?
And 4 months.
What exactly does a police officer assigned to the pawn shop unit do?
You intake reports from registered pawn shops on all items valued over $50. Then you make an index card for that item.
Whoa.
That would suck.
What'd you do to piss him off?
Police work.
I think I need to buy you a drink.
Yes, you do.
Just one?
You went to a foot post?
Well, Major come back and ask me where I don't want to go. And he asks him like you want to make sure I land.
Yeah, this is the thing they do.
I don't want no paper shuffle.
And what's he get?
Yeah.
Pawn shop unit.
No. They got me good.
Yeah, they did.
So why they let you out of the box? Why now?
I guess they just forgot about me.
That sucks.
Yeah.
You back from the dead.
13 years and 4 months of it.
Jeez.
When they ask you where you want to go, and they are going to ask you where you want to go.
Notes, right?
Yeah.
Keep your mouth shut.
What do you think the odds are at the end of the show he's on a boat? You know?
I think we made a big enough deal about it.
Yeah.
For sure. I think it'd be kind of cool.
That's how season 5 ends, with him sitting on a boat. I would love it.
Personally, I think it's awesome.
Love it. Yeah. It's like, whatever, I'm going fishing.
Is Kima there?
What is he doing there?
Tell her it's McNulty.
He's so drunk. Is he trying to hook up with her?
I don't think so. I really don't think so.
I would hope not.
Because they've had the conversation about her.
He knows.
I just wanted to thank you. You know, with Daniels.
You should be thanking Lester.
Oh, I did.
Yeah, he did.
Good night.
That it is.
I think he doesn't have anybody. You know?
Yeah, I think he has no one to go home to or talk to.
Yeah,
you're right. I don't think he's there to hit on her.
I mean, we see that. Like, his friend who they did the ballistic thing with, that's probably his closest thing to his best friend. You know what I mean? But Bunk is working a different job. You know?
Yeah, that was so good. That was really good.
Episode.
Yeah.
It really flew by.
It did.
Okay, so we might be getting our wiretap then.
Yeah, for sure. We're heading that direction. It's not going to be yet, so I don't know what the time frame, like how many months or whatever, does this.
Definitely not 2 weeks.
Yeah, exactly. Not 2 weeks. It covers, but they're not getting the wiretap. They're just getting pager copies or whatever.
Copy of page.
Yeah, the copy. Yeah, cloning a pager. So we're not going wiretap yet, but it's probably going to get there. So it's going to take some time. I do want to say that scene was absolutely wonderful. The investigation of the crime scene with Bunk and McNulty.
Yeah, one line of dialogue the entire time, and it was just, you get it, right? Like,
yeah. Oh, yeah. Risky, too, right? Like, that's something that could either pay off really well or go terribly, and it paid off really well.
Yeah,
it's done really
in the hands of an incompetent filmmaker.
Right, yeah.
Awful. You know, and also, somebody pointed out on Patreon, the writers for this show are mostly novelists.
Yeah. Like I said, I've read one, David Chase novel, The Whites.
David Chase?
Yeah.
Is David Chase right?
Or Simon. Sorry, David Simon. I said David Simon. Sorry. Not David Chase.
Chase Sopranos.
David Chase is Sopranos, which I'm also watching on the channel, so that's why I'm forgetting names.
We should thank
but David Simon, right, who wrote a novel called The Whites that I read 10 years ago. I really did like it. And it was like from the creator of The Wire.
Oh,
I think it was him.
Yeah, I'm curious to see some of the other writers.
I don't know how much more they write, but yeah.
But so I think that the fact that like this show is written by, novelists instead of typical TV writers,
sure,
does bring a certain flavor. The dialogue is very rich. I think the way the show is structured is fantastic.
And also you have people who did investigative journalism in Baltimore of this topic that for the reality of it, how it really like. We understand how the street aspect of this works. We understand the mess of how the police department aspect of this works.
I love it when a writer does go above and beyond. Like we talked about that with when we did some Cameron Crowe movies.
Right.
How researched they felt.
Sure.
Obviously.
Absolutely.
The case
a lot of us are semi-autobiographical, right?
So that obviously, informs the story.
Huh?
This does feel very researched, obviously. Like, I don't think anybody knows more about this stuff than David Simon. You know what I mean? He's really there.
So many of the characters are so compelling. In this one, what stood out for me, the two we haven't gotten much of, but Omar and Lester.
Yeah,
two
Lester's
characters
awesome,
that we got a lot more of their dynamics, and the sort of the depth of the characters.
Yep.
And man, they are compelling characters.
Lester's kind of an interesting parallel to Jimmy too. Lester's like, "Hey, I'm you in 10 years."
Yeah, exactly. I'm the Ghost of Christmas Future, man.
Which I liked a lot. That's why before when you said the show might end with Jimmy on a boat, I was like, maybe. Now after seeing Lester and everything, I guarantee it's a thankless job. He's going to crush it for however many seasons and end up on a boat.
Right. That 13 years Lester ended up in the pawn shop unit. That's going to be Jimmy's fate.
That sucks.
Except on a boat. But I agree with you though. I would freaking love that.
Be awesome, right?
outside, I mean, I know Baltimore gets cold and everything. I don't care to be out on a boat in the harbor.
Yeah,
like doing I don't know what all you do out there.
Hopefully, like a
police party boats.
I don't know. Yeah, police party boats. I wonder how dangerous. It's probably very dangerous.
Yeah. I'm sure it is.
There's probably a lot of drugs in the shoreline too.
But yeah, I mean, yeah, there's probably plenty to do, but you're stopping boats and checking.
Summertime, you get to wear shorts.
Yeah,
that'd be awesome.
But I think it'd be amazing. I won't do that job right now.
They should make a boat, like a police boat movie that's not terrible.
What was the one?
Striking Distance.
Striking Distance. That's Bruce Willis and Sarah Jessica Parker.
Yeah, Todd Sizemore.
Oh yeah, saw it when I was a kid. Not a good movie.
We had the VHS at my mom's house. It was shot in Pittsburgh. Anyways, but yeah, no, I want to see. That's the thing, right? Is like this season is specifically about this case, obviously.
Right.
I'm very curious to see what the next few seasons are going to be about. I don't think it's going to be about.
I don't think you could do
Stringer
unless like Avon gets taken down and you're playing whack-a-mole with whoever is next.
Sure,
which is quite possible.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Yeah.
I think that's realistic, right?
Sure.
You arrest the big kingpin.
Yeah,
and what happens next is another kingpin goes in their place.
Yeah,
that's a possibility for what the show does for a while.
And obviously we don't know, but somebody on Patreon did say, going forward, there's certain characters that aren't going to be as prominent in seasons going forward. So I mean, like
that's probably realistic too.
I read that now, knowing how the show kind of plays out. Is we do follow a different case. We do follow a different department.
Oh yeah, I am confident that at least some of these characters that we're following are going to be like in prison by the end of the season.
And it's like The West Wing. The West Wing's very informative about how government works. Same with the police over here.
Yeah, the whole war on drugs is seen through Baltimore, and what a freaking mess it is on that from every angle. It's just a tragedy from every angle.
It is, but the show itself is
amazing. Really, really great show. Really, really great episode. Thank you so much, guys. We'll catch you on the next one.
See ya.